friends! So welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you are watching my videos, my name is Hilary and today I'm back with my husband Matthew. We do videos every 2 weeks, but I've been trying to work extra hard to do a video every week. We do lifestyle videos, vlogs, and yeah, just show you around the average daily life doing normal things. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe below if you're interested to find out about the average Singaporean's daily life. And if you want to see things that keep me entertained on a day-to-day basis, you can find me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram handle here. So today we are back with a little get to know us video, because when I asked you guys for ideas and I asked you guys what kind of videos you wanted to see, quite a number of you shared that you would like to get to know us a little bit more. So we decided to do a short Q&A today, but instead of getting questions from you guys and instead of doing the usual couples tag that we see on YouTube, we decided to use this deck of cards that was just sitting around our house. This deck of cards is called Small Talk. Small. So we'll be answering questions from this deck, and I think this deck has like 3 different levels of depth. Is it called depth? Yeah. 3 different levels of depth. So the higher the number, the more deep the questions are, the more personal they are. So yeah, we'll be picking random cards from this deck and answering them. Both of us will be answering the same questions. So you get to hear both answers and get to know both of us a little bit more. So we are going to pick our first card. Little Tykes, what are your top 3 children's names? Funny enough, one of my colleagues actually suggested that as one of our video ideas.
Oh, serious?
Shout out to a colleague who asked about children's names. Wow, I've never really thought about this before. Have you?
No.
So both of us don't really plan to have children so soon. So yeah. I guess that's why we haven't really thought about it yet. But okay, let's think about it. Okay, I got my answer. Bob, John, Mary.
For real? For real?
I don't know, I'm so bad at names.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I've never thought about this. Yeah.
I think because like, I remember we had this conversation before.
Did we?
Yeah, then you were saying how you find it weird to think of names first before you see the kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you kind of wanna like have some experience with the kid before you decide on the name.
But like most parents name their kids before they're born, right?
I guess, but not for you, right?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I thought you always want to name your kid Annyeonghaseyo.
Yeah, because my surname is Yo, so then the kid's name will be Annyeonghaseyo.
I think he's ready to be a dad jokes. Okay, so I guess Bob, John, Mary it is.
Sure.
I don't know, I really don't know. I think only until then, nearer to the time when we have kids, then we will start thinking about this question. And I guess we will also take time to pray through about a name for our child if the time so comes.
If we have a boy, I'll name him Matt-san. And if we have a daughter, Matt-daughter.
Then what about me?
Oh, then the next one can be Hill-san or Hill-daughter.
Hill-san sounds weird. Okay, next. What is this play button?
Ugh.
I don't get it. Why there's this like play button? If any of you know, let me know. Elias, what nicknames do you go by? Which is your favorite? Nicknames. I don't really have a lot of nicknames. People call me Hills, like short form for Hilary. Some people call me Hilsey.
That's about it, right?
Yeah, actually that's about it. I don't really have like a lot of nicknames. What about you?
Matt, Matu, Matty. I've had Matty. Yeah. Matty the fatty?
Oh.
Yeah.
Only one person calls you that.
Really?
Right?
Who calls me Matty the fatty? No, he doesn't call me Matty the fatty.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
He calls me Fattu.
Okay, to protect this identity, the identity of this friend, we shall not say who. Not naming names.
Shame!
Which is your favorite?
I'm gonna say Matty. I don't know why.
Got the close feeling.
Yeah, maybe like a bit more close.
Mm.
Yeah. I think like only 2 of my friends call me Matty.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, most people call you Matt
Yeah.
or Matu.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
next one. Inner fiber, what personal trait do you like most about yourself?
Wow, I'm not ready for such a question.
Oh, this is
Wow.
vulnerable.
The worst thing is if like you say the trait that you like about yourself, then your friends don't think you have this trait.
Yeah, they're like, really man? You let it man? Oh. What trait do I like about myself? I like that I'm tall, dark and handsome. Not at all. Okay, personality.
Handsome. Don't say under like that.
Personality, personal trait.
But I think it will be a personality trait lor.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, for me, prudent. I'm generally quite a prudent person.
Like financially.
Generally, yeah. Like I'm mindful of what I spend on most of the time.
Actually really, like, most of the time. I rarely hear him talk about wanting to buy something very, very expensive.
Guitar.
Okay, I accept a guitar. A carbon fiber guitar. But apparently it's very good lah, so I give it to you. I didn't expect that there will be something that you would like about yourself.
Oh, what about you?
I would like to think that I am generally quite sensitive to people's emotions. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think that I'm generally quite sensitive to people's emotions, and I feel like that is a good trait to have, especially in my line of work. But I think, then again, I think it's also because of this trait that I chose to do what I do.
It's true.
Yeah, so I think it's helpful lah. It's helpful in relationship building also, and I think it's very important to be able to empathize with other people.
Alrighty.
Next question.
Shuffle it up a bit.
Yeah. So far we've gotten 2 level 1 cards and 1 level 2 card.
Are you ready? Level 3 card. Sing to the mountains. Describe the happiest moment of your life. Happiest moment, guys. What you can see?
Happiest?
Yeah.
I'm never happy. Okay, I'm just kidding. Happiest moment. You have your answer already?
Yep.
So fast.
The day we got married.
Yeah, me too.
Nice save. I mean, honestly, it was something that I was really looking forward to, and we were dreading that it might be postponed because of the whole COVID-19 situation. So when we got married, I was very happy that I can get married to the loveliest girl.
Oh. Okay, I have two offhand. One was when we got together. Yeah, when we after some time of friendship, after some time of does he like me, does he not? Then we got together I think that was very exciting for me, and it was also quite a relief, I would guess. Yeah, we will share our story next time. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Yeah, but that was one of the happiest moments for me. And the second moment was when I came to know God. Yeah, I think that was a big change in my life, and yeah, I always still look back on it very fondly. It just has a huge impact on my life, which is why I think I would say that it's one of my happiest moments.
Okay.
We haven't do a heart-shaped one.
A heart-shaped one? What's a heart-shaped one like?
So far it's all been this like one person one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look for a heart-shaped one.
So the thing is that like all the cards have different icons at the back. Maybe you can show one like with the person. Yeah. So I think like because they are of different categories, and so far most of the time we've been doing the one person ones. So we'll do this heart-shaped one. Tingling in your toes. How do you know that you truly love your partner? Wow, another level 3 question that is that is part under level 2. So deep, so deep. I think love is definitely more than a feeling. I would classify feelings as attraction. Yeah, I wouldn't really consider it love, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. I think love is action and love is commitment. So how to tell whether or not I truly love my partner? I think it's really not to just get a sense of like whether or not you feel very strongly for your partner, whether or not you want to spend time with your partner, but to think about like the worst case scenario. It sounds so dramatic, but think about the worst case scenario and think about whether or not you would be willing to stand by this person. Yeah, and I think it's in the marriage vows, right? Like how you have to stand by one another, cherish one another for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. Yeah, which is I feel that like that is the essence of love lah. And I think being in my line of work, I have also seen families who have gone through like very difficult times together, and yeah, I think that really reminded me of how important it is to love in action and not just through feelings and words. Yeah, so that's for me.
Cool. I don't know if this is a guy thing, but like, you know, there's this desire to protect the other person. There's this desire to wanna care for this person, you know, like regardless of situation, like you said, you know, in sickness and in health and poverty and yeah. So I guess that for me is how I know. Yeah,
like when you have the desire to protect.
Yeah, and also yeah, I mean, love is like it's more than just, like you said, attraction. There's also the big part of love that is commitment, and that definitely plays a large role, I guess, in loving a partner. So knowing that you would be committed, you know, through different seasons lah. Yeah.
Not to say that having feelings of attraction is wrong or not important though. I think that it's still valuable. Yeah, but just that these feelings will come and go. I think it's something that we can observe very easily when we look at couples who have been together for much longer periods of time. There will be moments when these feelings will go and like you get on each other's nerves. There are a lot of things that you disagree, and people change also over time. So ultimately when all these things happen, it boils down to that commitment. Okay, next question. Push your buttons.
What stresses or de-stresses you? What stresses or de-stresses you? You are stressing me, you're pushing me buttons. Awkward social situations stress me out a lot. Actually, no, not that much maybe. What de-stresses me would definitely be a walk in the park.
Very nature.
Yeah, so there was this period of time when I was in the uni that I was really stressed, and I would keep walking from I would keep walking through the what area is that? Labrador Park area. Labrador Park and all the way to Fort Canning?
No, the Henderson Waves place.
Yeah, towards Harbourfront. Yeah, that area.
So what stresses you?
Work, school. Yeah, back then it was school.
Now it's work.
Now it's work. Responsibilities.
I think it's normal, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's normal.
Yeah, same. I think okay, maybe not so much the work in itself, but time pressure. Yeah, when there's like a very tight time frame, I tend to get quite stressed. I can still function, but I can tell that I'm stressed because like I tend to switch off a lot of my emotions, and then like at the end of the day, when I finish all the tasks, right, then suddenly I will realize how down I am. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like time pressure is something that stresses me out very much. What distresses me? Making YouTube videos. But honestly though, I think it's something that I've recently come to realize that I enjoy quite a lot. I didn't really used to have a lot of hobbies before this. I don't really... there isn't really some like a go-to activity that I would turn to when I'm stressed. Yeah, but recently making YouTube videos has been quite therapeutic. I feel like the editing process is quite therapeutic. But apart from that, I like to sleep, eat, sleep. I think
it's true.
Okay lah, talking to people does distress me. Like talking to close friends, people that I'm comfortable with, that really helps.
I guess stress at the end of the day is not a bad thing. Like it's just part and parcel of life, right? Like you just gotta learn how to cope with it in your own ways. Yeah.
Stress can be good.
Yeah, it can be good.
And our last question is a number 3 question. It's 2 to tango. Why are you looking for a partner?
Why?
I guess in our context it will be like, why did we decide to get married?
What a deep question.
It's not something that is very commonly asked.
I think the assumption is that you just get married. You know, like
don't really need to have a reason why.
Yeah.
Like why you choose this person? Yes, I've been asked this question before. But why do you want to have a partner? Okay, I think for me, personally, I feel that having a partner stimulates a lot of growth. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that it's just exclusive to romantic relationships. I think in friendships, it's also an area of growth. But I think in a romantic relationship and marriage, it's something that it's a bit like family lor. You're in such close proximity. There are a lot of things that you do that bring out the worst in one another, but also the best in one another. So I feel like marriage is a ground where you are forced to confront some of your not so good sides, but also where you also learn about your better sides, because sometimes your partner reflects to you like, hey, actually you have this strength, I didn't know. Yeah, so I think that's one way I perceive it, and one reason why I feel like being in a relationship is a beautiful thing. And I think secondly, companionship lor. Yeah, I do enjoy the companionship, which is I think that's a good enough reason to find a partner, right?
Yeah, I think so. I guess I've always really wanted to journey with someone closely through life, and also to know another person in like not just the superficial stuff, you know, like, but the deep stuff that goes on underneath, and also to be known, like, you know, fully known in that, like, I have weaknesses, I have flaws, and I think to be in the midst of that and still be loved is quite a miracle, I would say. Yeah, I think that's beautiful about marriage for me. Yeah, I think that it's something that's really sought after today. Not everybody perhaps is able to find it in marriage or is able to vocalize it, but I think it's a very like human need to want to be known, you know, as vulnerable as we are. I think a lot of times it's very difficult for us to be honest and be really able to share like the deepest, darkest secrets of our lives, and and still trust that, you know, someone will still love us despite all these things. And to be able to find that in marriage, I think is a privilege, and it's something that's wonderful.
Alright, so we've answered many questions. I think actually I kind of lost count. I think we did 10.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, around there.
And hope that you got to know us a little bit better. Yeah, I think some of the questions were actually pretty meaningful.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been forced to think like that. So down the road, we will probably do another video about our story because some people have asked. And we will also be very happy to do a Q&A about our marriage relationship journey. Yeah, and I think maybe through this, through today's video, you get a better sense of like who we are and like how we are like as people, and maybe that will give you some ideas about what you can ask us. So actually, we got this card deck from his friend quite some time back, but I think it's actually a pretty good card activity that you can get to do with groups of friends. So do you have the box actually?
No, it's outside.
Okay, it's okay. So actually the name of this card game is called Small Talk. It's by this company called Starknicked. Am I pronouncing it right? Starknicked.
So.
Yeah, so he has quite a few types of these decks with different like topics, I think. Yeah, so there's this which is like a more general one, and we also have one that's about faith, and I think there's a lot more lah.
I think there's one on relationships.
Yeah. So interestingly, we actually took out this deck of cards during one of our dates earlier on in our relationship. So we just went somewhere to chill, and then we were answering questions from this deck, and I think it was quite helpful at that point in time to break into some deeper conversations that I think, you know, like sometimes you just don't think of these questions on your own. So I will go and find the URL of like the website link of this company, so that y'all can look for it if you're interested. I will link it down below in the description box, and yeah, maybe y'all can consider getting it for your own group gatherings or even your own relationship. Not sponsored, by the way, we just found it good. And that's all from us today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Do like this video if you enjoy such talky Q&A videos, so that we know to make more of it. And you can also leave a comment down below if you have any questions about us, and we can include it in our next our upcoming videos. Do comment down below also what other kinds of videos you'll be interested to see from us, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and thank you so much to those viewers who have been leaving very kind comments in my other videos. I think it's something that I really appreciate, and I'm very thankful for. So I will see you in my next video, and in the meanwhile, stay safe and take care. Bye!